Alright, we are back in
There
hell.
was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
You should
Yeah.
know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Yep.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
There's too many of us.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Too many times. They were broken. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so.
Oh, that's not a good
You're
logic.
part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Skeptical. Yeah, I only remember being here twice. Some of you don't remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it?
Yeah, am I not the only one
Shut
that
up.
mattered?
You were here.
Every single time.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
That's pain, man. That's pain. I don't know. You can't make sense of anything else, so we can't make sense of not remembering either. Yeah, what if we don't go to the
Tried
cabin?
that.
It doesn't work.
Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked.
So many paths, and they're all circles.
Yeah, all the
Of
paths
course
are
we're
wrong.
She's the only thing that's right. Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Alright, well, fuck you. Made me feel bad for even saying anything. I'm just fixing the audio level. Sorry, guys. You make sense of them. Let's proceed to the cabin for now and we'll think about it as we
Slowly make
go.
your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually,
Ooh, it's the
you
mirror.
make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth.
I'm scared.
Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's It's why you always lose.
Yeah.
They've been hurt too much. It's why they are the way they are.
Okay, maybe that's true, because I didn't even realize what I was saying there. We're giving more to the voices in our heads.
They are
more.
delusions, and all that
Yep, there
catering
you
to
go.
them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving.
That's what I was going to
Or
say.
you could just give up.
The hero's saying that. The hero is getting dejected now.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin.
You don't sound so
Cabin that
confident.
isn't there.
Yeah.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Okay.
Proceed. Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's a new one.
Do you think it'll work?
Of course it'll work.
Are we going to go in the
Always
mirror?
makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. It's the only way forward.
I didn't get a choice. I was going to say, what if I just say no? You have to take the blade. No, I'll take the blade by choice, not because I have to.
Reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep.
So
Deep
spooky.
in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish its job.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
You dragged this out for so much longer than you had to.
And closer.
But it was always just a matter of time.
And closer.
She's becoming
You
more
were going to
ethereal
have to
every
stop
time we
running
come through.
eventually.
And closer.
Everything stops running eventually. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my hand and let me out.
What if I don't want to?
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
It's gonna give me only the option to take her hand, isn't it? Yep, I figured as much. You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago, but was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and be set free. Oh, I fucked up.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
That's fine.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
Oh, here she comes.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Oh, there's beauty in the horror here.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Princess exhausted slumps.
Why is it so cold?
Whoa. You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it left something else in her place.
She's gone.
Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
That mirror's back.
What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
I
Doesn't
don't know.
seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, you stop with the smashing.
Right.
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Alright. Step towards the mirror. It holds a truth that you must witness.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone.
I'm done fighting.
My heart feels quiet. If the game was always going to end, I'll be free of all of you.
I'm ready for the truth.
I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Fair enough, man.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Okay. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what is in it. Me! I am a horrific looking beast. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Dude, this artwork is crazy, though. What are you? Yeah, you possessed her, didn't you? Whoa.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is filled with sadness, a doll abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Huh, that's not good. Yeah, let her out of there, fam.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Oh no.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
I don't know if that matters. Is this in the other
How
world?
can the world have ended if we are talking?
Yeah.
I know only that they are.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. Yeah, what do you mean by solitary lights?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
That's interesting. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
You know the narrator. Are you the princess? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
For some sort of like maleficent beast. Yeah, you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Yeah, are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her? Yes,
You
that's what I'm
speak in
wondering.
circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
For the sake of clarity, yes. Destroy my body, attack. Yeah, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Is that why there's multiple girls on the front page? That's kind of cool. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? I don't really care about killing her at this point. Now I'm just more entranced in finding out the truth of what she really is. How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
That's awesome. I'm not trying to kill you anymore. I do want to know, though. I was sitting here to slay the princess to stop destroying the world. If I help you, what are you going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Yeah, no, stop the
How
semantics.
can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared? How much will I forget? What if I don't let you do this? Actually, I'm very much into this. Not in a weird way. Like, this is very cool. I'm very intrigued. I do want to know, though. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Alright, bet.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh! Everything goes dark and you die. Holy, that scared the crap out of me.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the
Okay.
end of that path is a cabin,
We have reset.
and in the basement of that cabin
Whew.
is a princess.
We're gonna call it here for that one. Now we just need to find a different path forward from now on. I don't know if this means that all the choices are reset, like dead ass, and we have to like go through and change it, but we'll find out, I guess. So far, so good though. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's a very interesting game. I had high hopes for this, given that Scarlet Hollow was like one of the best choice-based narrative type visual novel games I've played in general. To be honest, it was that good. But yeah, so far definitely enjoying this, and I feel like it should be a very good time. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens when we get back on. But whew, it'll be a roller coaster ride of emotions for sure. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.